Hello everyone, welcome to the Reality Talk series with B. Adeyemo. This week, our focus will be on career, and I'm going to narrow it down to employability. The increase in the rate of unemployment in Nigeria is so alarming. That's why it is important that we get to know what can help us to acquire skills that will help us to be job ready, skills that employers are looking for so that we can be employable. And when I talk about employability, I'm not referring to those who don't have jobs alone. I'm referring to those who are unemployed and those who are also employed. Because if you are employed, you're already working for an employer. You need to remain employable. So please make sure that you listen to what we have to talk about. And we're going to take them bit by bit. In subsequent weeks, we'll look at other points that you should know that will help you enhance your career to become employable and also remain employable. So the first thing you need to know, as I have listed out here on my phone, is number one, you need to know how to set goals. And I'm going to read this out so that you can really know that I prepared for you to be able to know what you should know. The first thing is that you must set goals. And when we talk about goals, we're not talking about just any goal. We're not talking about ordinary goals. We're talking about you setting SMART goals. And the word SMART in its model form has S as in specific. In other words, you must have specific goals. You must be able to nip a particular goal on the board. You must be able to nail it on the air. Now, these goals must not just be specific. The word SMART also has M, the letter M. These goals must also be measurable. You must be able to understand how you will be able to measure your goals from time to time. And at the same time, when you are specific with your goals, when you measure your goals, these goals must be achievable also. Don't set goals that are not achievable. You must set goals that are achievable and also realistic, and then these goals must be time bound. When you have all of this in place, it will help you to be able to know how you can be employable and also how you can remain employable. When you have SMART goals for yourself, the SMART goals helps you to know what to do to be able to acquire those skills that will help you to mine the hidden job market. Mining the hidden job market means that you have requisite skills, you have employability skills, you have skills that makes you job ready, so that the employers can find you relevant for their business. So the goals that you are going to set for yourself, which must be SMART, would help you know that for you to become employable, these are the things I'm supposed to do to attain this particular state of life. These are the things I'm supposed to do that are specific. These are the things I'm supposed to do that can be measured. These are the things I'm supposed to do that are achievable and also realistic within this time frame for me to be able to become employable. That's why people go send their CVs through hard copies, and those CVs end up on the street and with the likes of old newspapers that are being used to sell poly and granite and any other thing. Some that are soft copies. You sent your email, you sent your CV via an email, your resume via an email. The easiest thing to do is to click on the button delete, because some of the CVs or resumes are not worth reading. In fact, when I interview people sometimes, when I go through certain CVs or resumes, I develop headache most of the time, because you see graduates who do not know how to speak good English, you see graduates who cannot express themselves, you see graduates who, Nigerian graduates especially, who do not have requisite job skills to be able to help a particular employer or a prospective employer to meet their needs. And so when you are able to achieve your SMART goals to be employable, you also need to know those things that will help you to remain employable. In other words, you must begin to develop yourself. You must be able to enrich yourself with all those latest trends in the job market, so that when there's any need for them to promote people, when there's any need for anybody to become a leader, then you are one of the favorite candidates to select from. When there is any opportunity for people to get something that is limited, then you will find yourself as someone that they can select. If the company or any organization is laying off, then because you are employable, because you remain employable, you are likely to be out of that list of people that will be laid off, because you have those requisite skills that the employer cannot do without, those requisite skills that is very impossible, it's inevitable for that employer to do without. And so they find those skills in you, and you are ready for them to be able to use. So being employable is one of the things that can help you to be able to help yourself with regards to career. And so for you to be employable, you have to set goals to be employable. Another thing that you should do for you to be employable is not just to set goals. You must also, as part of your goals or whatever you want to do, you must also see how you can have access to quality information. For you to have access to quality information means that you must look for every opportunity to read. One of the things that you can read includes newspapers. When you read newspapers, it helps your vocabulary. When you read newspapers, it helps your diction. When you read newspapers, it helps your grammar. So your grammatical expression will no longer be watered down. It won't be like my old law lecturer when I was in the higher institution will use the word wishy-washy. Your grammar will no longer be wishy-washy because you are having access to quality information from time to time, and the newspaper is a good avenue for you to use to help improve your vocabulary. So you have to have access to information. You read newspapers, you listen to news on TV, on radio, you listen to discussions, people exchanging ideas, addressing different issues in different sectors. And again, this will help you to be vast. It will help you to know what is happening in society. It will help you what is happening with the economy. It will help you to know what is happening all around you, all over the world. So in addition to you listening to news or listening to news on radio and watching TV programs that are educative, I've said also that you must read newspapers, and then you should read books, not just any book. Don't go and read Mills and Bones, which are also, some of these novels are good, but you need to concentrate more on what will add value to your life. Another thing you should do for you to be employable is to see how you can volunteer. You can volunteer when you don't have a job. If you have a job, you can still volunteer in some extracurricular activities that can enhance you. So when you meet with an interviewer, they're asking you, what have you been doing since you left school? When you desire to leave your job, whether you were sacked or you resigned or for whatever reason you left your job, the employer wants to know what you are doing between then and now. Even if you're not doing anything at the moment, they want to know what you've done or what you are doing between then and now. So when you volunteer, when you go to find how busy you can be in things that will impact you positively, and it helps you have an edge. Even if it does not have any relation with the job you're applying for, it really doesn't matter most times. But the employer knows that yes, this one is not lazy, and this one will always be busy and effective. Not just busy, but busy and effective. And most likely, being effective will help you to impact. Another thing you can do is to have a mentor. A mentor who can guide you, a mentor who has been where you've not been, a mentor who can tell you the things that you need to do to be able to become what you should be in future. Well, you cannot have a mentor successfully, or you cannot be able to really make use of a mentor when you don't even have goals, when you don't even know what you want to become, because you also need to know the kind of mentor you need. You need a mentor that will be able to impact you positively, a mentor that will be able to address the issues in your life that requires attention that will really change you and put you in the position that you should be before now. So what I've said so far is that for you to be employable, don't forget you have to set goals. Setting goals are goals that are smart goals, goals that are specific, those that can be measured, that are achievable, goals that are realistic, and also goals that are time bound. So you have a time duration that you want to achieve. So if I'm going to go and acquire a skill, maybe I want to learn a language, I have a particular time that I must achieve this particular skill. So it is specific because there's a particular language I want to learn. For example, one of the things I'm aspiring to do is to learn Spanish language. I want to learn the Spanish language. So if I can speak Spanish, I'll be so happy. Now, talking about speaking Spanish, learning the Spanish language has made me to say that this particular goal is specific because it is a smart goal. Now, it is not just specific, but it's also measured because I now know that okay, this is what I want to achieve for a particular reason. This is why I want to achieve it, and then it's achievable because I know that this is how to go about it, and I know that it's realistic, and I know that I have to achieve this goal between now and a particular time. So you need to know that you have to set smart goals for yourself for you to be employed. The goals that will help you acquire skills that will help you to be job ready, skills that our employers are looking for. These are the things that you should be watching out for, and you should expose yourself to all platforms that can enhance your capability. And also I've said that in addition to you setting goals, you must also seek out for information. You need to have access to quality information. You need to be an addicted information hunter. So you read newspapers, you read books, you listen to news on radio and also educative programs, as well as watching TV or news or any educative program on TV. And then I've said also that you must get a mentor that will be able to guide you, a mentor that will be able to impact you positively. And before you get a mentor, know what you want for yourself, know how you want to go about it. Make sure that your goals are realistic, make sure that your goals are achievable, make sure that your goals are time bound, make sure that those goals are measurable and those goals are specific. These are the things that I will share with you today on how you can be employable. When next we come again here, I will tell you more things on how you can be employable. Don't forget that there is a hidden job market out there, and for you to mine that hidden job market, you need requisite skills, you need to be employable, you need to be job ready, and for you to remain employable, for you to retain your job and grow on the ladder, you need to also make sure that you acquire latest strengths in what is available in the marketplace today with regards to skills in the workforce. Thank you so much for listening. Try and visit us on Facebook, facebook.com/BADMO. Visit my website, BADMO.com. You can follow me on Twitter @BADMO, or send me an email, info@BADMO.com. I will be able to answer your questions. I will appreciate your contributions also. If you want to add to what we've said so far, let people learn. It's all about learning. Thank you so much. This is what we saw for today. Bye for now.